welcome to WandrinDutch. Today we're going to be taking a look at everything you need to know about Starfield. If you like content like this, please make sure to like, share and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we're uploading content like this in the future. Let's get into it. Starfield is the first new IP by Bethesda game studios in 25 years. The idea was started just after the completion of Elder Scrolls Morrowind, a more grounded and realistic science-based game in the first-person viewpoint. Todd Howard mentioned that they want to create several step-out moments, exploration in galaxy exploration a key component of the game. Bethesda Game Studios and Todd Howard want to get back to crowns. Personal traits, defining character stats means something again, with believable AI that feel real. An evolved Oblivion persuasion system with believable speech and dialogue systems with AI characters. 20 years prior to the start of the game, the two major factions, the United Colonies with its capital city New Atlantis, a representation of the current modern world in a futuristic state, and Freestar Collective with its capital a killer city, who believe in sanctity of personal freedom and individuality, engage in a bloody colony war. During the peacetime, Aquila City remains a walled city. Walled for a reason. Outside of those walls is home to a deadly alien race known as the Ashtar, which is described as a cross between wolves and velociraptors. The game itself is set in the year 2330, in a section of the Milky Way 50 light-years outside of Earth's solar system, known as the Settled Systems. At the start of the game, the two colonies are at an uneasy peacetime, but the settled systems as a whole are still very much dangerous, with sub-factions, the Ecliptic Mercenaries, Crimson Fleet Pirates, violent Spacers, and religious extremists House Varun. There are several colonies within the game. Firstly, the United Colonies, Future of Space Republic. The United Colonies, also known as the UC, is the most powerful faction in Starfield, and one of the two major governments in the settled systems. It is a centralised republic that governs numerous colonies and not only has the strongest military, but also the strongest political influence. The UC's capital is the city of New Atlantis, planet Jameson, Alpha Centauri. Next, the Freestar Collective. Described as a space western fantasy, the Freestar Collective is a faction in Starfield and one of the two main groups. It is a libertarian confederation of three distinct star systems, with its capital based at Aquila. Next, the Ryugen Industries. Described as corporate life, a representation of megacorporations. Next, Crimson Fleet. Pirates. Can be joined either as a bad guy or a double agent. It is a loose confederation of individual pirate captains, all organised under the same banner. In 2330, it disrupted the operations of both the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies by expanding beyond the Kirk system and establishing footholds in the Sagan, Cheyenne, Lunara, and Denarian systems. Your organisation, the Constellation, is committed to uncovering the mysteries of the galaxy, tasked at exploring the furthest reaches of the settled systems, accompanied by your trusty robotic companion, Vasco. One of the many locations is Neon, originally set up as a fishing colony on a far-out aquatic world by the Xenofresh Corporation. This was until they discovered a fish with psychotropic properties.